Great evening, next level. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess you can see I'm a little running behind tonight. I had so many technical issues that trying to get this thing right. So I want to welcome you all in as you join in and come in. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. You can see me and all that good stuff. And we're going to try to get through this. I want to welcome you all tonight to Next Level and thank God that you all are on Next Level and a part of Next Level. And what I'm going to do with Next Level tonight, we have some streaming situations here over in this area that is not something that I can control. So I just kind of wanted to just hop on and dive in. We probably, like I say, if we mess up, then you could just hop right in. If you can hear me loud and clear, thank you, Levon. Let me know you can hear me and see me. But if you see a little streaming issues, that's not that's not something I can control. And the thing about it is tonight, I had decided that I'm just gonna move forward. I'm just going to do Next Level and just take a chance. And that's the thing that sometimes things just don't go your way, and sometimes things can go wrong. But when your mind is made up and you're determined, you just keep pushing yourself. And so tonight, that's what I want to do. I just decided that I feel like this class is needed. I feel like that this class is something that is a blessing to you all. So I just decided to push through. If you can hear me tonight and you believe that, I want you to put this on the screen. Push through. Just learn to push through. Just learn to push through to get to that next level. Sometimes you just got to push through it. And so that's the thing that I learned just over these few minutes ago is just push through it, persevere, and get to that next level. So I ask God to just cover us tonight and just be a part of Next Level tonight, and that God would just bless it and just let this thing get us through. So not gonna be long. I want to share this with you all as it relates to we've been dealing with becoming a better me, and I want you to put that on the screen. I'm becoming a better me. I'm becoming a better me. Let me slide up here. I'm becoming a better me. And so one of the things that I wanna deal with tonight as it relates to becoming a better me is in order to become a better you, learning how to say no to yourself. That's what I want to talk about. I want you to hear me tonight. If you're gonna get to being a better you, I want you to put this on the screen. Say no. Learn how to say no to yourself. If you're going to work on being a better you, that's the one thing that I want to share with you all tonight. Saying no to yourself. And what does that mean? When you're saying no to yourself, what you're saying is you're going to deny impulses, desires, habits, and all of these things that may make you feel good. Um, but you understand that it doesn't lead to the betterment of yourself. You're going to learn to say no. If it's not going to better me, then I'm not going to keep doing it. Somebody put that on the screen. If it's not going to make me better, then I'm just not going to keep doing it. And so when you start dealing with becoming a better you, and I can only include me in this, and I'm not going to be long tonight. I just feel like I need to just share this with you all. One of the things that I had to learn how to do was, first of all, when you learn to say no to yourself, it kept me from making bad decisions. Saying yes all the time and just going after all your impulses and pursuing all your impulses and just continuing to work in bad habits, it's going to always keep you from making those good decisions. And so one of the things that I learned in my own walk with God, in my own life, and this just for those of y'all who hopped in, when I learned how to say no, it detoured me from bad decisions. It made me just get to a point because this is what I don't want. Let me say it like this. I don't want to live in regrets all the time. And somebody put this on the screen. No more regrets. No more regrets. I wanted to get to a point that I knew that if I made this decision, is this going to set me forward or set me back? And sometimes we make decisions, and sometimes these decisions that we make, they're not setting us forward, they're setting us back. And so what I had to learn how to do is as I was, when you work to become a better you, it's all about where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to end up at? And when you master that, then you learn how to say, "No, this ain't a good this not a good decision." I know my impulses are telling me to do it, but prayer is telling me to do something else. I know my impulses are telling me to go this way, but prayer is telling me not to go that way. And so because I know that I've made this decision before and it got me nowhere. So because of that, I'm going to learn how to just simply say, nah, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm not going to continue to make this. I want you to say this: no more emotional decisions. I'm not going to keep making emotional decisions because they're not getting me where I need to be. And so when you say no to yourself, it actually protects you from making bad decisions. The second thing it does, and I'm a hurry. The second thing it does is it keeps you learning how to say no, keeps you from being distracted all the time. It keeps you focused. It's just some things, and hear me when I say this. I believe that I've been saying this for weeks. I want you to put on the screen, I'm going somewhere. I believe I'm going somewhere. You got to believe that you're going somewhere. I want you to put this on the screen. Destiny is calling my name. I believe that I'm going somewhere and destiny is calling my name. God is summoning me to do something greater than what I'm doing. I believe that. I believe that God is calling me from where I am and he's moving me to do something greater. So because I'm going somewhere, I can't keep saying yes to things that's going to distract me. Hear me tonight. You can't keep just involving yourself in the things that are just going to steal your focus. I want you to put this on the screen tonight. I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused. I got to keep my eyes on destiny. I got to stay focused. I got to really, really think about what I'm doing, because if I just keep indulging in every little thing and everything got my attention, I'm never going to get to where I'm going. And if you hadn't said it, you got to say it tonight. I'm going to the next level. I'm going to the next level. I'm going to push through to get there. And so I just got to make up my mind, that, these things that are trying to hinder me, these things that are trying to mess with me, I got to keep focusing. I got to keep going because I'm going somewhere. And so that's the second thing. When you say no, you remove yourself from distractions. And then the final thing, when you say no, here's the thing that I felt like I needed to say. Saying no will cause you to be more disciplined. And I want you to say this to yourself tonight. I got to discipline myself. Saying no causes you to be more disciplined. Because now, I got my focus. I got to stay focused. But saying no now is causing me to be more disciplined. I said this morning on the prayer line. I'm going to say it again. I got to stop giving myself options in areas that I need to be disciplined in. You got to stop giving yourself options in areas that you just need to be disciplined in. Let me say it again. I gotta stop saying to myself, I can do it. I gotta, I can wait on this. This can wait. Some of you you really need to put your foot in the ground and make up your mind that this is your moment and you finna stop wasting it trying to do everything that is not going to get you nowhere. You got to get to a point. Hear me tonight. I don't care how much this thing is messing up. I want you to hear this part. You got to get yourself, stop giving yourself options. Stop making yourself feel like you got time. Stop making yourself feel like you can wait. Stop procrastinating and get up and go after your next level. Somebody put this on the screen. I'm going after my next level. If you don't hear nothing else from me, stop making yourself feel like is, it's gonna be there tomorrow. It may not be there tomorrow. Stop making yourself feel like I can put this off. Stop putting it off. This is your moment to really do something. And in order for you to do it, you got to become a better version of yourself. And if you really want to push yourself to that next level, take away your options. Act like you don't have no options. Start acting like this got to get done. Somebody put on the screen, I got to do this. This got to get done. If I got to practice, I got to practice. If I got to study, I got to study. If I got to sit down and I got to write a chapter a day, I got to write a chapter a day. If I got to get in school, I got to get in school. What I'm not going to do is keep giving myself these options as if I got all the time in the world. The time is now. Somebody put that on the screen. The time is now. And you got to feel like I feel like tonight. I'm proving a point to the enemy that you just ain't going to let something happen and make me not do what I need to do. Well, there's a will, there's a way. And the point that I always want to make to the church, and I always want to make to next level, and people who follow me, listen to me, and you feel like I'm some level of encouragement in your life. The point that I want to make to you is discipline. It takes discipline. You are never going to get somewhere. You are not going to be good in your marriage. You are not going to be good in your ministry. You ain't going to be good on your job. You ain't going to be a good friend. You're not going to be good financially if you don't have some discipline. And discipline requires you to say these words. No, I can't do it. I got to focus on where I'm going now. Because here's the thing. It's too important. Some of you all need to hear me tonight. I want you to put on the screen. It's too important. If I can take 15, 20 minutes just to get this to you, then I believe that's why the enemy was trying to stop me from doing it. It's too important. It's too important. Yolanda, it's too important. Marquita, it's too important. Miss Levon, it's too important to be playing around right now. Because like I say, somebody put on the screen and say, destiny is calling me. And I got to answer to that. I gotta really, Courtney, I gotta really focus. Youth pastor, it's too important. And you gotta look at it like that. I can't afford. And sometimes I'm sleepy. I want to sleep when I need to be studying. Sometimes I'm tired and I want to sit down, but I got too much I got to do and I ain't getting no younger. And so I want you to put on the screen tonight, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. If it was just a click of the button tonight and you just hopped on here, God wanted you to hear these words. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting your own time. Say no, get disciplined, and do what God is calling you to do. It's a house with your name on it. It's another house with your name on it. It's a better relationship. It's a better friendship. You are stronger in your ministry because you got to ask yourself, all those things that you went through it for what? To be angry, to be mad. You've got to make up your mind tonight. If I'm helping you, I want you to put on the screen. You helping me tonight. You got to make up your mind. I ain't talking about tomorrow. I'm talking about right now. I got to say no. Sometimes I just can't do everything I want to do. I can't do what everybody else doing. I can't worry about what everybody else got going on. I can't get distracted by the news and the media. I got to focus on what God is. Some things that a lot of people engage in, that may not be your ministry. That may not be your assignment. It may be somebody, I ain't mad at nobody else's assignment, but it may not be for me. And you got to know what's for you. And you got to say, nope, I'm not doing that. I got to focus this argument. No, I'm not arguing with you no more. I'm not even disagreeing with you no more. If you want to be right, I'm going to let you be right. Just let me be. And we can agree to disagree, but no, I'm not staying here no more. Somebody put that on the screen. I'm not staying here no more. You got to say, no, I can't. You got to be able to make up your mind. If it feel like I'm preaching to you tonight, this like an urgent message that some of you all need to get. You got to get disciplined. And discipline, You got to tell yourself no. If I'm going to be a better me, I got to tell myself no. You can't keep smoking it. You can't keep drinking it. You can't keep running around here playing games. You can't keep bouncing from relationship to relationship. You can't keep lying to yourself. You got to make up your mind. No, I got to do this. Because if not, I'm going to always be the victim and in a season where you should be having victory. Let me say that again. Some of you all are victims in a season where God has given you victory. That thing ain't got no more power over you. That situation ain't got no more power over you. But you've you've allowed yourself to become a victim in a season where you got victory. This is your victory season. And you've allowed yourself, because you can't discipline yourself. You got to learn how to just keep scrolling. Somebody just put on, you got to keep scrolling. You got to keep, they talking about you. You know what they saying. You know what they doing. Keep scrolling. You got to keep scrolling. Nope, I'm not doing it. Because if you keep doing it, you're going to always end up the victim. Whoever you mad at, it ain't worth it. Whatever, if you don't want to speak to them, that's between you and the Lord. But I'm here to tell you that your destiny is calling you. I'm done. I needed to say that. I need to know that Next Level blessed you tonight. I want you to put on the screen, Next Level blessed me tonight. That way, all the stuff that I've gone through in these past hour to make Next Level work tonight, you ought to see my desk. But you don't see what goes on behind the scenes. But I'm here to tell you, I believe that God said, go forward and tell them this. No. You got to learn. If you're going to be a better, that's what's going to get you there. It's going to get you in the right. It's going to help you with your decision making. It's going to keep you from being distracted. And it's definitely going to help you in the area of discipline. And I'm here to, that's why I've been doing Next Level Thinking for over 10 years on Tuesday nights. I probably missed a few. I can count on my hand how many times I've not done it because I didn't want to. And I've probably missed a few. I've had to figure it out, and I'm still figuring it out now. But I know this is what God called me to do. And I'm going to say no to just not wanting to, no to not feeling like it, and just make up my mind. So I ask God tonight that he would just give you the discipline you need to be a better version of yourself. I want you to put this on the screen as we leave. I'm becoming a better version of myself. I'm becoming a better version of myself. That's what I'm becoming. And I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm just becoming a better version of myself. And my no, somebody put this on the screen. My no means no. I'm denying myself, because you got to deny yourself. You got to say to yourself no. So I just ask God to just bless it tonight and bless Next Level and bless those that are under the sound of my voice. And I want you to put on the screen, I'm not a victim. I got victory. I'm not a victim. I got victory. You are not somebody. You belong where God is taking you. You are not somebody. I'm trying to stop this. You're not somebody that you should continue to allow people to walk over you. It's okay to leave a circle and start your own circle. I did it. Some people didn't want me in their circle. Some people didn't treat me like I felt like they needed to treat me. They wasn't wrong. It was me that was the fool that kept staying there. I started my own circle. I started my own thing because I know that God has called me. So some of you all, stop sitting there letting people disrespect, mistreat you. Start your own circle. Do your own thing and thrust forward, because destiny is calling all of us. Every last one of us got something on us that God wants us to do. All right? So I speak over you all that you do it. If Next Level blessed you tonight, you're welcome to leave a seed. I bless you. Most importantly for me, I want people to sow tonight that just want to sow. If you want to sow, just sow it. Most important for me, that I want you to get this. And it's time to start making destiny decisions. So, the information is there. all of our networks and platforms, and we just got our Roku app up. And a matter of fact, I'm on there tonight, our Roku app, and everything that we need to do. I don't know how this thing came out, but I don't know if it skipped, flipped, or whatever. But I know that I was determined to get this message out. I know we're a little late, but I thank God for you all. And if it was a blessing to you tonight, whatever seed you can sow, because all I'm gonna do is keep doing what I do for Next Level, and all we're gonna do is keep being a blessing to people. I love you all, and I want you to, if you can share this, put this on your page, or let somebody else be blessed by it. That'll bless me. If not, that's okay. At the end of the day, I want you to put this on the screen. I'm leaving blessed. I'm leaving blessed. I'm leaving better. I'm leaving a better me. When I leave this broadcast, I know I'm a better me. Right? Love you all. You all have a good night. God bless you.